What's up, AVNation? It's your boy Hi-Fi, the AV professional. Join me on the AV App Show this week as myself and Victoria Ferrari check out the PVI Trainer app by Pointmaker. When, not if, but when you find yourself in a court of law brought up on charges of possession of extensive AV insights thanks to AVNation.tv, we just want to make sure you know how to use the technology. So join us on the AV App Show.
The network for the AV industry.
What are you listening to?
This
is AV.
This
is AVNation.
This is AVNation.
What's up, AV Nation? It's your boy Hi-Fi, the AV professional, also known as Phillip Cordell, Director of Engineering at M3 Technology Group, here with my friend Victoria Ferrari for another awesome episode of the AV App Show. That's right, you know what time it is. Victoria, how are you?
What up, Hi-Fi? Wait.
What up?
I can't do it.
AV. AV for life. That's it right there. So there you have it. That is the official AV gang sign. Which I think I pioneered. Pretty stoked about that. So let's see, speaking of pioneers, there's a company called Pointmaker. And if you step into most courtrooms, most courtroom classrooms, you will find some Pointmaker technology, is my experience. We've installed a lot of it, and it seems like they've really got that corner of the market on lock, as the kids say. And so today, we're going to be taking a look at the PVI Pointmaker Trainer app. You want to give us a little background on that, Victoria?
Sure. So, Pointmaker was one of the first pieces of hardware that could actually draw over video. So back in the day, it was composite video. And they came out and they were featured in the original O.J. Simpson case. So that's kind of how they got their start in the courtroom. And, their claim to fame is that it's just so easy to use that even a witness on the witness stand can annotate an important detail on a video image. They also were featured on Monday Night Football. John Madden used the Pointmaker to do the telestration back in the day. And so they're just an annotation company, back when it wasn't really a popular thing. Now it's, everyone and their mom does annotation, and it's all, a lot of it's software based. And but so Pointmaker came out with an app to kind of not only be used to stand alone, but to use in conjunction with their hardware. So it's pretty cool. Just simple, straight up, easy to use annotation to point out details and highlight important artifacts in a case, that kind of thing.
That's right. And so they make a bevy of apps. They obviously understand the importance of apps, as everyone should. Plug for AVAPPS. But this particular app we're looking at, what really appeals to me here is that you don't have to have a back-end network connection to the equipment itself. So many times here on the AV App Show specifically, there are some great manufacturers' apps, but they don't have a demo mode. They don't have a way for us to show it off without having that hardware on the back end to communicate with the app so that we can test and display the functionality. And so this PVI Trainer app, it's made specifically so that you do not need any back-end equipment, and you can just hop right in there and start playing with the app so that you can get all primed and ready for when you go do your thing on the stand. That sounds about right?
Yep, that sounds about right. So anyone can download it. It's a free app in the store, and it's has a really simple GUI, just a few buttons, across the in the toolbar, and you can import a picture or PDF file or other files that are on your iPad device, and just annotate over them, and then you can save them and email them to people, or save them to your device or email them off, and it's just real easy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You got circles, you can do arrows, you can do stick figurines, whatever you want to do, you can do it on this annotation app. I mean, that's it. That's the deal, right? You can import, as you mentioned, import photos from your iPad's camera, from Dropbox. There is Dropbox integration. From anywhere else on there, directly from the camera, I believe you can take photos and then just annotate right on top of them. And yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, annotation now has become a very important aspect of some of these Swiss Army collaboration software suites, that accompany your Mondo pads or your Microsoft Surface hubs or whatever. But this is just, I mean, again, that's what I appreciate about Pointmaker is like they do one thing and they do it exceptionally well. And a product like this, which they didn't have to make, but they made just so whoever the end user is can get some practice before they're in there, in what could possibly be the most, stressful, frustrating time of their life if they're taking the stand in a big case or something, or if you're John Madden and you're just doing what you do, And so,
witnesses and lawyers as well, because sometimes the lawyers are coming into a random courtroom that's not their regular courtroom, and they don't know what the technology is in that room and what it's going to be like, the little nuances. So it's definitely a good practice.
it is, and what it does is it builds brand awareness and brand loyalty before you get in there. I mean, there aren't many apps that you can just download and start using for free for seemingly no reason. But I think what Pointmaker understands is that by helping people to get more comfortable with their technology and used to engaging with their technology, it's more likely that once those career attorneys become sitting judges and have some input on what technology is spec'd into their courtrooms, that they might they might be more apt to say, I got to have a Pointmaker. That's what we use. That is the industry standard. And so it's a really smart move on Pointmaker's part. And it's really, it's really great of them to give us the opportunity to just kind of jump right in and start using the gear with zero cost to the end user.
Very good point.
There you go. That's what we do, right, Victoria? That's what we do. We make good points.
Yeah.
Just like Pointmaker, PVI trainer.
We are the point makers.
Oh, snap. I see what you did, and I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So here we are. Let's how about we gauge this on a scale of 1 to 5? Let's just call them rattled or scared witnesses. So these are witnesses that are in the courtroom scared to death. They're being broken down by defense in cross testimony, and so out of a 1 to 5 scared witnesses, Victoria, how many scared witnesses would you say that this app is worth?
I think it's worth 4.5 scared witnesses. I don't know how you get half a scared witness, but
yeah, I don't either, but we're doing it. We're doing it right now. And I think I would probably go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that half and bump it up a quarter. We're going to go 4.75 scared witnesses because, it does what it says it's going to do, and it does it for free. And if you get to know it, it's going to make the rest of their, it's kind of it's the gateway to the rest of the Pointmaker suite of products. And that's pretty cool. Again, I really appreciate that they did that, not just for lawyers and witnesses, but for us in the AV app categorizing and rating community. It's a massive, really booming community right now of those of us reviewing apps in the AV segment. I think AVAPPS did it first, just saying. And so, thanks a lot to Pointmaker for throwing us out something that we can get our hands on, use, and use effectively without any equipment needed on the back end. Yeah. So there you have it. Any closing thoughts, or you got closing testimony, closing remarks?
Any closing remarks? No. Just check it out. Everyone should download this and have it on their iPad or their phone. Why not? It's fun. It's cool to try, and then you can draw silly faces on your grandma, and
Mm-hmm. My grandma actually uses Snapchat for that, so yeah, she's cool. So there you have it, folks. Another episode of the AV App Show in the can. Swish, we've got it like that, and that's what we do. Victoria, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter, Victoria0429. I'm also at Synergy, so you can check out our website, synergyct.com, and on LinkedIn, and that's pretty much it.
All right, and of course you can find me High five the AV Pro at _AV_Pro on Twitter. And you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/highfidelity, HIPHIDELTY. That's where you'll find all my fun AV hip hop music videos, things of that nature. And of course, you can find Victoria and myself anytime you want on AVNation.tv. So we suggest you check us out there, as well as all the other awesome hosts and shows doing our thing to contribute to the AV community. So there you have it, folks. For all the haps on the latest apps, check us out on the AV App Show. Bye-bye.